Welcome to Elle's Nails, where it doesn't take $1,000,000 for your nails to look like $1,000,000. This week's theme is summer, and nothing says summer like ice cream, and apparently cupcakes and lollipops. I wanted an ice cream theme for today, and this is the stamp template I had. So we're gonna get a little cupcakes and lollipops in there too, but that's okay. And as our base color today, we have a new polish. This polish is by Sally Hansen. It's Omega Strength. I don't normally buy Sally Hansen because my price range is $2. And this is, I think, $4 or something. But I had a coupon. So I was able to get this. Sally Hansen is actually pretty good for water marbling. Not necessarily this particular color because it's very sheen, but this is the one that the coupon was for. And I really like the color, honestly. It's kind of mermaidy. So the only problem with it being sheen is it takes a lot of coats, and I'm not impressed with the dry time on it because my fingers did get smudged. I'm not going to blame it too much. I was using my hands quite a bit yesterday after I painted them. But that's ridiculous. It should not have done that. So we're just going to paint over it. Once you get the stamp on there, it'll probably look okay. All right, so let's get started. As you can see, this is a new stamp template. So I am going to have to take off the blue wrapper. So let's do that first. Sometimes I paint my nails all in one day, and sometimes I do the base color one day and do the stamping the next, and that's what happened today. So I had a lot of to do yesterday. So here we go. So because I did my nails, I painted them originally yesterday with this base color. I am going to get some alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to wipe off my nails with a cotton ball dipped in rubbing alcohol, and that'll just clean off any excess oils or debris or cat hair, anything that might be on my nails. Alright, so now we are ready to paint. Well, stamp. For today's stamp, I have decided that I really had trouble with this. I couldn't decide what the color stamp should be. I racked my brain about it, and then I decided let's go with chocolate because it makes sense for all of the colors here. I kind of wanted to do like I did last week and have the different colors, but because this is so intricate, I didn't think that I could do it without it smearing all over. So we're going to just do chocolate brown for the whole thing because it makes the most sense. And so we're going to do that. First thing I'm going to do, however, is I'm going to clean all of my surfaces. Maybe. So even though this is brand new, I'm just going to wipe it off anyways, just in case there's some sort of debris underneath. And then I have my clear stamper that I'm using today. We're going to clean that off with a lint roller. And then I have my scraper, which doesn't necessarily need cleaned off. I'm just going to wipe it off anyways. And yes, I'm using a Kings Island Gold Pass. I find that the credit card works the best. I did have a scraper, which I probably will use again when I can't find this, that looks like a credit card, but it's a little thicker, and this just works better. The scraper that looks like a credit card that came with my stamper, it bends, and this one doesn't, and I just think cards are better. All right, so we got Bundle Monster, aka Maniology Brown today. And we are just going to put a nice coat. This is supposed to be a short video today, but you know how I am with short videos. I think they're going to be short, and then it ends up being 15 minutes long. So let's see what happens. Pick that up. And it's not too bad, but because that's the first scrape, I'm just going to do that one more time. It didn't come out very evenly. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cover the whole thing this time. My polish seems a bit thick. And then we'll just apply that to the nail. And honestly, I think that just looks like brown blobs. But we'll move on. That's just the pinky. You can't really tell anything on a pinky. And even if it's no good, you're only going to have it on for a week. And you can always change your nails. That's a little better. You can actually see the lollipop this time. Keep going. As you noticed, I am not using a nail barrier. I very rarely do. I find them to be a waste of time most of the time. I really wish I could do multiple colors on this, but that's not how stamping works. I could have done like an ombre or a gradient, but that really didn't solve any problem. All right, last nail. There we go. All right, to finish this off, I am using my standard quick dry top coat, which is Out the Door. It's a nice top coat for stamping. Not all top coats are created equal when it comes to stamping. Some will smear your work. You want a nice thick one that doesn't smear. So there is a little trial and error. And you want to glide over your nail without pushing down. And there we go. Now to finish it off with a cleanup brush to clean up around the edges. See how quickly it cleans off? That is why I don't normally use a barrier. There are some colors that you have trouble with, like white and red. Actually, white not so bad, maybe black. It really all depends on what you're stamping too. So if it's like a single image that doesn't normally get on your nails, then you don't need that either. Well, I mean around your nails, on your fingers. But this comes off really easily, so no barrier today. There we go. So that's it for this time. Next week's theme is going to be, I forgot. I think it's most expensive polish next week. I was looking too far ahead, so you'll find out next week if that's right. I think it's most expensive polish next week. So that's it for this time, and we'll see you next time.